Hello, it's Nikki. Welcome to part 8. If you are in a WhatsApp group with me and you know me personally, you might be like, oh yeah, we do recognize this. I don't know if it's turning 40. I don't know if it's being a grown-up person with lots of responsibilities and lots of stuff I need to do in the day, but I am constantly looking for ways where I can get to a point of a final decision. I'm not very good with faffing about. You know that moment where it's like, what time does everybody want to meet? Oh, I don't know. What time do you want to meet? I don't mind really. I could do like 7 or I could do like 10. Somebody goes, oh, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about 10. What about 9? Ah! Sorry if that really hurt your ears. I have to leave the room at that point. Or I'll say, I put the table for 8 o'clock. Done. So what I'm talking about here is about having the right people in the right room at the right time. Here's what I mean. How many times have you been in situations with your services, with your products, where you get that niggle, that nudge, that things are not quite in the right room? So, for example, I might have somebody who DMs me on Instagram and they go into their whole life story. They tell me everything that they want to do, where they want to go. And then they'll say at the end of it, and I haven't had this very often, this is more in the early stages, but it has happened. But I just wanted to tell you this, but also, I'm not looking for a coach right now. Great. So what I would end up doing is reading or listening to all of this stuff. And you know that they would be those 10-minute voice notes. You know that. So there'd be those 10-minute voice notes and all of the stuff. And then they would say they were not looking. So what would happen there was that potentially they would be that right person. Potentially it would be the right room, as in they're sharing. It feels like there's lots of alignment, but it's clearly not the right time for that person. And I learnt the hard way to really check in with how all of that was feeling. And what I can do now is quickly identify if now is the right time, or if I'm the right person, or if indeed this is the right room. And when those things are in place, you know, when it just feels really smooth. And I spoke about this last week, about really aligning your business to your values of what you appreciate, what you like. And I love it. I love it when there is that sense that you're just on the same page. So if I, for example, hire somebody and they then send me through the invoice, and I know that I have secured that date with that person, I just pay the invoice. I pay the invoice and I do the thing. I recently went on a hen do, and I think there were about 15 of us. And I'm very aware in that situation that often somebody has paid times 15 all of that quickly. So they want to have some of that money back. I've gone completely off the point here. But I think it's about really finding ways where you can support people with your products or with your services in the way that would benefit them, but also benefit you. So sometimes when I've had that instance now, if they say it's not the right time or I can't afford it or whatever they say, I'm like, great, go and listen to my podcast. Go and have a look at my freebies page. There's loads of freebies there. And for me, that feels good because it feels like I've served them, I've helped them, but also I've respected my own boundaries in that as well. Equally, you will have times where people will say, I think I need everything, Nikki. I think I need to work with you for the next 5 years. And I also think it's important to find ways of working in integrity where sometimes I'll go, no, we can do this in a month, we can do this in a month. I feel like this has started, we can pull that together, and we've just got to be really focused within it. And so really working out what feels good so you have more of that ease and flow and less of that back and forth. The reason that I'm saying this is this realignment, reaffirming like how you're working, what you're all about is going to be so useful because that's how you'll grow. Because that stuff of back and forth, emailing, can I change the time? Can I do this? Not really sure if I need a coach, all of that stuff. It drains your energy. It drains my energy, certainly. So think about how you can bring more streamlined processes. Also notice, if you're being asked the same question again and again, it's not that person's fault. It's time for you to add something into your website. It's time for you to make something clearer. Maybe you need to make a piece of content on it explaining exactly what you mean. Use all those clues. And it's almost like listening or building a machine. I've ever built a machine. But if something, I've seen loads of those videos, where people make, what are they called? Like a little wagon or something. And I'm sure we did it in science, didn't we? And then suddenly like something's a bit wonky or something's making a bit of a rattle or something needs to go, be adjusted or tightened up to go a bit smoother. That's what your business is like. So now going forward with this new sense of alignment, it's about tightening stuff up. It's about really listening to what's going on so you can work in the smoothest, most glorious way. I'd love to know how you get on. Also, if you want help with your pricing and packaging, I would love to help you. There is an independent online course in my shop, nikkiraby.com, but also you can add a one-on-one onto that as well. So if you would prefer to do the course bit and then go, right, Nikki, let's work out how we buy that gold Lamborghini, whatever it might be. Probably not a gold Lamborghini, but I would love to help you. Do get in touch, hello@nikkiraby.com. I will not do the back and forth with you. I will simply send you my calendar and that will be a glorious thing. All right, I will see you very soon. I'll see you tomorrow for part 9 and yeah, catch you then.